Hey guys. Hi there, Tata, meow. Good to see you. Good to see you guys. I'm so glad I'm back. I'm so sorry for my absence. I have a little message down there for you so you can just know what happened in my absence, okay? Uh, it feels good to be back. Internet up and running. It is a lightning and thunderstorm. Perfect time to read this evening. So I missed you, and we're going to find out what's going on with your divine masculine and the divine feminine energy. Hi, Peaches. Hi, Ling. Hi, Princess Puff. My gosh. Hi, Raquel. Hope all is well. Kel Official. Hey, I'm so sorry for my absence, guys. I left you a little note down there. It's been one heck of a week and a half. I feel like I've been gone from you guys for a month. I haven't seen too much of you lately, and I'm just so glad I'm back. Kel Official been sick with cough and body pains. Girl, I would go get checked. It may be COVID again. I just got diagnosed with COVID again, and here I am, trying to get over it again. I will. My body keeps recovering from it, but it's allergy season, plus it's been really hot. I don't know, something went crazy. Um, I helped my sister-in-law, as you guys know, wet markers a couple weeks ago, and she was really sick. Remember I shared that message I got from my brother that needed me to come to her house, and I was feeling fine. And the next day I felt a little bit not like myself, but I was feeling okay. And then it really just hit me so hard, like a week after that. It started with the most terrible headache I'd ever had. It was just the worst headache I'd ever had. It was just incredible. I've never had a headache like that. I don't even really remember having it when I first found out I had COVID a couple years ago. Like, I don't even remember having a bad headache. But I think that was the first sign. And then I got a sore throat, and I just, like, the air was really dry, so I got dry mouth, and the back of my throat was really dry, which I do remember happening when I had COVID the first time. And then I just kind of started having a cough and a fever, lots of fevers and clamminess from the fevers, sweating and just feeling feverish. And I'm just like, wow. And then I was feeling wiped out. And on top of that, my internet was not working. It was just such a mess. But you know what? It was the grand opening of Mercury retrograde. That's what it was. And it's right into the sign of Virgo in tropical, but it's actually happening in Leo. So it's going to affect your outgoingness, your spark, your sex drive, your creativity, your energy. It's going to kind of hit a low, with this Mercury retrograde. But it's also going to help you to be more creative, thinking on ideas about what you can do to be more productive, more creative, more fit, more healthy, have more of a sex drive, and perhaps have a better relationship. Yeah, add that in with the wildfire smoke and the rainstorms. Yeah, so I've just been a mess. Anyways, I'm glad to be back, everybody. Thank you for being here. Let's dive in. Divine masculine energy first. Nicolette, so good to see you. Oh, sending you good vibes. Hi, Ellen. Hey, guys, while I'm shuffling, can I ask you something? Have you guys been on the Neighborhood app? Or just Facebook? Have you guys ever seen people searching for tarot or astrology, palm reading, spiritual help, and you've seen people just bash them for wanting to get help like that? I'm just wondering if it's just me and my law of attraction attracting that, or do you guys see that as well? because I've responded to a few ads, posts from people on the neighborhood and Facebook groups, and there's just a bunch of religious coming down like it's so evil and witchery and you shouldn't do it and all the typical stuff. And people saying turn to Jesus, pray, that's going to give you your healing, that's going to give you your answers. I have no problem with praying and turning to Jesus, but we do have tools. These are tools. And Jesus said, my people perish from a lack of knowledge. This is knowledge. So is astrology, which is knowledge. I just find it hard to believe that so many people out there still today don't want to believe in the stars and astrology. And I've had a few conversations with people, like at the doctor's office and things like that, and talked with them openly about astrology. And they're more open, when I talk with them about it, because I'm like, this is God's language. This is the universe's language, is the stars. And these cards operate much like the stars. It's a universal system of pictures, thoughts, psychic visions, psychic words. This is a psychic tool that we can use to read energy. So no words are really needed. We just see the pictures and we know what these messages are. I don't know if people have such a problem with it, but they do. I'm glad you guys are all doing great. I'm so glad. I love you guys. All right, let's get in. Divine Masculine. Holy Spirit, guide and direct me with these tarot cards. Show me the Divine Masculine energy. Show me the Divine Masculine thoughts. Show me the Divine Masculine's feelings. Oh, plus I didn't tell you I lost my sense of smell again. So that was a big red flag of COVID. This is a beautiful candle and now I can hardly smell it. I can smell it a little bit, but I hate when I lose my sense of smell. All right. All right, so bottom of the deck here, the Divine Masculine's in an Eight of Swords energy, kind of overall, underall, bottom line energy, which is I'm stuck in my head. I'm also very quiet, and we're not really talking right now. So there's just no talking, no texting, no phone calls. Maybe you've been getting a lot of silence lately, and you're wondering what is going on with your person. Your person's thoughts are in the gutter. Number one, a lot of negative thoughts. Ellen, your friend, told me it's prophecies that's coming true from the Bible. That's why. Well, nonetheless, in the book of Revelations, it said in the end days, in those days, your daughters and sons will prophesy about the future and whatnot. Here we are, prophesying. So yeah, maybe these are the end times, but it's still ordained, I think, by the universe, by God, by source, by creator. All right, so we're going to go in. Look at this. This is in their thoughts. This is in their head, the devil and the death card in reverse, which is a refusal to let go of what? Yeah. Their addictions, their problems, their karmics, their BS, their devilish BS. And they know in their mind they're supposed to let go of it. They're supposed to let it have an ending. But for whatever reason, here we are. Still stuck in it. Isn't that wonderful? But that's what's on their mind. In regards to you, we have the Knight of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. They're back and forth about actually reaching out to you. They've thought about texting you. They've thought about a phone call, maybe even a visit, and they do want to take action. But right now it's plans, it's ideas, and it's kind of, what are you going to say? What are you going to do with them? They really don't know how you feel. They are in uncharted waters. I think they're in a big hot mess, to be honest with you, because you're sick of it. Two of Pentacles, here we go again. This is a broken record. And your person who comes across very Libra, very Capricorn, maybe even Scorpio, BSing again, making excuses, telling lies, being irresponsible, not honoring his contracts with you or anybody else. Settle! Sorry about that. And so we have this frustration with, I know I'm supposed to have death, but I don't want it. And there's a rejection here. And so your person is rejecting the duty that has been asked of them by your soul contract. I think one of the biggest, heaviest questions you're going to want to know is why. Why, oh why, are they hanging on so dearly to their karmic, devilish ways? Let's take a look. Excuse me. Trying to breathe here again with my stupid congestion. Come on. I just got over this, like 6 months ago or less. Here I am again. This is ridiculous. All right. Why, oh why, is this masculine hanging on for dear life to this karmic, devilish situation? We got two. So we have here the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands in the upright, which is, I kind of want to suffer. I kind of want to suffer, dude. I deserve to suffer. I don't deserve happiness. I don't deserve joy. Oh, we have a victim or someone that feels a little bit of self-pity for themselves. I'm sorry. And whoever this DM is in your life, you probably know them very well, because the Two of Pentacles shows you've known them for 2 years or more. So you've been dealing with them for years. You know them very well. You know them like the back of your hand. You know them like you know every side of the coin, both sides of the coin for them. And so here they are, just like, woe is me. I'm a bad person. I'm a negative person. I'm a toxic person, and I don't deserve good things. I don't deserve to be happy and in love. I don't deserve you. I don't deserve this, this, and that, fill in the blank. I don't deserve all these things. And so you're just like, are you kidding me? Are you really kidding me right now? Like, we're going to go there again where you don't deserve. Is that an excuse? What is that? And that's what they're doing. They're making a lot of excuses. This is going to frustrate you. This is why you're back and forth, Two of Pentacles, and they know it. They know you're tired of the stories. They're fully aware. So they're thinking, I have to finish this dark night of the soul. I have to complete my suffering. I need to get through this. What are they feeling? They're feeling kind of like at least I'm doing one thing right. If I stay stuck in this situation, if I stay stuck to this person or this karmic BS, at least I'm paying off my karmic debt, Four of Pentacles. At least I'm serving well, you know? And they feel like I'm successful. I'm doing the right thing. Wow. Could that not be more a lie from the devil? The devil is lying to this man or this woman, whoever this DM is, about what they're doing and how great it is that they're doing it. Let's just go ahead and call it like it is, delusional. And they absolutely know that they need to let the heck go. This bind, this curse with this karmic person, it is ridiculous. And it's old. And I think it's old for you. I think you've grown tired of it. Okay, we're going to get into you here in a second, but this is ridiculous. The scythe, whatever. I always get this wrong. Scythe, whatever. And then bottom of the deck is the man. So talking about how they feel, they're cutting off their desires. This is the same as chastising themselves. They might as well cut it off if it was a man. They're not using it. I can promise you this, no matter what is going on at home in the karmic household, there is no love making. There is none of that. There is no positive outcome here. This is very negative. And I will say, they're definitely holding back their body and their love and whatever else they feel they need to punish themselves about. Okay? Because, again, it's poor them. They're awful. They're terrible beings. And they don't deserve good things. And that is a lie from the devil. We're just kind of summing up that situation and how they're feeling in jest. Now, how are they feeling about you? The Hierophant and the Sun. By the way, bottom of the deck is Four Cups. They're not happy, I know. But how they're feeling about you is you are their happiness. They should be with you. They should marry you. I know you've heard this before, but I'm going to say it again. They do feel like it's their duty to be with you. So what the heck are they doing over there? They feel like you are joy and you are happiness. And they do have a commitment to you. And they know they need to break free from their karmic devilish grip. But maybe they don't have the courage. Maybe they feel tied back, held back in some way. They are back and forth with you. They do think, what if this, what if that? They've thought of it, but they're not taking action, and they know they should. I have to come up with, again, they feel like they need to be chaste from you. They need to be. Show me more about this divine masculine. There's another 4 coming in. Bottom of the deck here is the 3 of Swords in reverse. Very interesting. 4 of Swords and the 3. I don't want to think about the heartache. I don't want to think about the pain. Do we have a big, heavy, stupid case of I'm ignoring you? Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and say it. If you don't feel ignored, this is not your reading. If you feel ignored, this is for you. Okay? They're absolutely ignoring their feelings for you. Burying it down. Chucking it away. Avoiding it. Like the plague. And the cards that come out to clarify? The Woman and the Maze. You guys are a perfect pair. They got the man, you got the woman. You don't have to be those sexes, but the feminine and masculine came out, okay? Now this clarifies that they want to take a shortcut. They feel this might be an easier way to get through the karma faster with your guys' contract, your soul contract. They're also trying to just get away with it. They're hoping it doesn't haunt them. They're hoping karma doesn't find them and deliver death's package to their door. Why are they avoiding this? Again, we've already kind of answered that, what they feel they need to suffer. And then here you have 43. This is around and around. It's a maze. They're lost. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to say to you. To me, that's a lot of excuses and that's a lot of avoiding. You're waiting for them to text back or call you. The number 28 or 29 may be important, or the number 4. This has been a long road. It reminds me a lot of Temperance card. You guys have been dealing with this problem for a few years. This person has more than one individual involved. We definitely have the calling cards of a third party scenario with the maze and the devil and the 3 of Swords. It's so sad that they're brokenhearted over this, but they're not dealing with it with you. They are not addressing their own feelings for themselves about you. I think they have a lot of headaches too with the Knight of Swords. A lot of very painful, very difficult stressors. They get stressed out thinking about you. They're hoping that you guys are going to be able to make up later because it's God's will, because it's fate, because it's divine. They're like, oh, my divine feminine will forgive me at the right time when it's time, but right now is not the time. Again, these are lies and excuses. The devil or the karmic has them almost completely fooled, just wearing a mask. Pretending to have their best interest at stake. Oh, but this is better. Oh, but I love you. Oh, but this is safe. This is secure, 4 of Pentacles. This is certain. And the only thing that's extremely certain over there is a death. And that's sure to come with the 6 of Wands. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I want to be honest with you. They're enjoying the summer. This might make you mad, but at least I'm going to be honest with you. They're not crying in a corner. They're not miserable. They're not having a bad time or a bad day. They're actually quite enjoying life. They're enjoying it. They're eating well. They're going out in the day, in public, doing stuff. They're keeping busy. They don't have a lot of money, but they're keeping busy. may have even gone camping here. Fishing, hiking, seeing the sights, popularity, hanging out with friends or other family members. They're quite enjoying their summer. But you know what they can't do is sleep with a clear conscience. This individual is haunted by nightmares, possibly even night terrors. These are very bad dreams. They're not sleeping very well these days. And perhaps they're being haunted by a ghost. Perhaps they're haunted by the ghost of you. Nonetheless, they're being haunted. And there's no way out of their mess except straight through it. And they can try to avoid as much as they'd like. But of course, we all know the universe only can let you avoid things for so long. The sad news is they're suffering. They're in a lot of emotional grief and emotional pain, um, especially in their dreams and their night terrors and how they have sleepless nights. There's a lot of grief work that they haven't done. They haven't processed a broken heart, whenever that broken heart may have been. So there's a lot of I pretend to be happy, but I'm really not kind of going on. And let's go ahead and see some of their actions. Oh, but I'm doing the right thing. Oh my gosh. Night, night, night. Night me. Just night me already. We got 3 knights, but we're missing the pentacles. And you know what the pentacle is? The loyal knight. The loyal, steady, true knight. He's gone. What we have left is the passionate knight. We also have the selfish knight. We have the Romeo, sweet talker, romantic fantasy knight. We have the knight of quick ideas and spur of the moment. Let's do this, let's do that, let's keep busy. We have the knight of action. We're just missing that pesky loyal knight. And I tell you, this is not an honest and truthful masculine. And what they do in the dark, what they do behind people's backs, what they don't do in public is lie, cheat, steal, manipulate, and take decent action on what they should be. That's what they don't do. We have someone that's a little bit of a coward. Now, in public, everyone sees them as just as quite the Libra, which is two-faced, by the way. But, you're so kind, you're so good, you're so warm, you're so righteous, you're so good and healthy and loving, and you always do the right thing. You're always on top of what you need to be on top of. Oh, Justice, we're so lucky to have you, to be around you. What a wonderful gift it is to be near the Justice card, right? To be near them. And, 29 minutes and 29 people in the room. That's a sign. Number 29 is important. We saw 29 with the man and 29 with the woman. So 29 will be an important number in this reading. But anyways, as I was saying, this is a double playing, two-faced magician. And it's not something everybody knows about. What's going on behind closed doors? Excuse me. Bottom of the deck, we have blessed beyond measure. I'm blessed beyond the measure to share with such a powerful divine love with you. I'm so grateful for you. And I give thanks to the divine creator. Embrace your beautiful divinity. You are a precious gift in my life. This is bottom of the deck, bottom line, overall underall energy. You are a precious and rare jewel and a gift in their life. You are. They are hiding from the truth. The truth is, they were lucky to have been in a soul contract with you. Hierophant and the Devil card, they were lucky. They know that you are that special soulmate. You are that one. And how could they have done you so dirty? Double playing you with the Devil card. Why are they such a Romeo to your face and a backstabber? Like I said, with the Eight of Swords here, sleepless nights. Anxiety keeps me awake at night. My life has changed since I met you. I'm trying to figure out what this all means. I don't want to lose you. The thought of you not being reachable really keeps me up at night. Your divine masculine doesn't like the silence any more than you do. It's a very uncomfortable distance. And it's a very unsettling silence. You know what really has them bothered is that you haven't called and you haven't texted them. They've been wondering what you've been up to because you haven't reached out like you normally do. And instead of them reaching out, they've been quiet. They've been holding back. This is going to be something else you probably don't want to hear. But in a way, they've sacrificed you. They've sacrificed this relationship. There's some kind of sense where they've given up, especially with the Devil and the Death card in reverse. They didn't really want to give you up, but they did. And it's all because they couldn't let go of what was already in their hands. Now, there's a lot of beautiful sayings that I can't repeat to you because I don't know them by heart. But the sayings that I'm thinking of always go to, don't be afraid to let go of what you have, because what you're going to get is going to be so much better. So it's almost like they're afraid to let go because what if life is just terrible? I can't let go of what I have. It's just going to be so much worse. So there's a fear attached. And I'll be honest, you really make them happy. They really feel happy with you, around you, and talking to you. So believe me, it is a sacrifice. to cut you loose, to like cut that line of communication. See, this Hierophant, this contract, this mission, together we are unstoppable, right? We have a purpose together, and I'm determined to live it out with you. We're just perfect for one another. We can definitely overcome this obstacle if we work as a team, but they're not working with you. They've sacrificed you. They're not working together with you. They're not even reaching out. And this is not okay for you because you're there like the lady waiting with your rose and your letter, just awaiting their message, their response, and their actions. It's not okay with you to just continue to stay waiting. You guys are in what's pretty obvious, a very sad separation. Sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, and a very uncertain future. This is very painful. You don't have to wait for them. They're not the only one that you have to choose from. They know this. They know they've been wasting time, trying to buy time. They know time's running out. They're going around in circles. The maze to me is we're right back where we started. We're right back to the beginning. There's something in the air, and I think you guys may have said it or will be saying it soon. We were here 2 years ago. 2 years ago. 2 full years, sorry. Maybe 2.5, maybe 3, maybe more or less, I don't know. But 2 years ago, you guys were here in separation, waiting for them to do the letting go of the karmic scenario, and they didn't. And here you are again, Maze, 2 of Pentacles, back in the waiting game. They think that you're going to wait as long as they'll keep you waiting. I mean, like indefinitely. Do you give them the vibes that you're just going to keep waiting? Listen, maybe you didn't do it on purpose, but I'm here to tell you, they got the memo. Maybe you didn't mean to do it on purpose. Maybe you can't help yourself. But they got the message that you will be waiting as long as it takes, as long as they need. Bottom of the deck is seduction. Look at that. Cut down, cutting out, separation, separation again. Stop the pattern. Silent treatment. I'm totally telling you the truth because it's here in the cards. And they keep you interested into some kind of tarnished seduction. Attraction, teasing, hooking up, and dating. A third-party temptation. Ooh, they keep you waiting like a third party. That's so wrong. Enough with them. I want to see what's up with you during all this funny business. They have you waiting. They think you're going to be waiting. Hey, I'm not accusing you. I'm not saying that you are waiting, okay? I'm not saying that. For all I know, you're not. But that's what they think. Playing off this justice, fair role. I'm doing the right thing. By whom are they doing the right thing? Because they're not doing the right thing by you. And you're the divine partner. Kel official, you want a new girlfriend. Well, go get one. I don't know why they think you're just sitting around waiting. That's terrible. I want to see what you're up to. Go ahead and give me your energy into the cards. Let's see what you're up to. $44 readings are available tonight. I'm just going to take 3 of them. If you want one, the information's below. Become a new Ultimate member, and you get a free $44 reading. All the 22s will be taken care of tomorrow. I've just had to extend it because of the internet and my sickness, which I put right there in the notes for you. But tonight, if anybody wants one, there it is. Just become a new member and get that for free. But let's go in. What's going on with you? Ace of Cups in the reverse. Knight of Cups in the upright. 5 of Wands in the reverse. 3 of Pentacles in the upright. Ace of Pentacles in the upright. 3 of Swords in the upright. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. The Chariot in the upright. Ace of Wands in the upright. 5 of Swords in the upright. 10 of Wands in the reverse. Page of Wands in the upright. Judgment in the upright. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. Let me know if you know this is you. Does the Queen of Cups normally represent you? If it does, you're in the right place. This is your reading. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But nonetheless, the Divine Feminine is being represented today by the Suit of Cups, and none less than the Queen herself. So you are the Queen of Love, the Queen of all emotions. Your emotions are at an all-time high. This is a place and a time in your life where you feel this is the prime. This is the absolute prime. It's the peak age, peak money, peak fertility, peak whatever. Also, just the peak of your relationship. You've reached the top. There's nothing else to reach for. You feel like you cannot love this person any more than you've already loved them. You also are falling out of love. This is why the Ace of Cups is being dumped out here in the center of your reading, representing where your heart is. And where your heart is, you're pouring your love out and you're saying, I'm falling out of love with you. You're also saying I'm open to new love. Knight of Cups. You will be soon ready to put yourself out there. In about 30 days, you're going to start having another relationship, perhaps, or at least open to meeting someone, perhaps a water sign, okay? Now, you're having a lot of struggles with work, money, finances. There's been some kind of a battle. I feel like no matter what you do, it's just there. And you're like, oh God, this is so hard. This is really hard to overcome. What do I need to do to defeat my financial burdens? You're also possibly having a struggle with food in some sense, some kind of a struggle with food, or your language. Is language out of control where you live? A lot of cussing? Are you having some issues there being around people that cuss a lot? Or are you cussing a lot? Do you feel like you're just losing your tongue? Um, Maybe you're not getting words out correctly. Either way, there's still a struggle financially here. There's something going on. And when you get the Five of Wands reversed, it's you're trying to use others to get yourself ahead in some way. Be sure that this is the right choice because this could backfire. You may find that what you're up against is a lot stronger than you anticipated. Are you willing to step up with your efforts? Or is this bringing up feelings of insecurity that will make you kind of step back? So, anyways, there's a struggle there. And there's even a struggle having to do with career and or your reputation. So, when you get the Ten of Wands reversed in a financial area, it shows that the burden has become way too much to bear. Something is weighing you down and burdensome with career, work, or finances, but it's very heavy, it's very difficult. Maybe perhaps it could even be your health. It could just be your reputation, but it could be your mental well being as well. It's okay to ask for help, and it's probably even necessary at this time. You don't need to feel guilty about having some me time, which is what you're looking at, which is it's not selfish to spend money on the massage, to spend money on nails, to spend money on a little shopping, to spend money somewhere. It's not selfish, it's not terrible. Sometimes it's even good for your mental health, but it's just a heavy load to carry. Can you guys hang on 1 second? Let me do something real quick. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Okay. I'm right on for some of you guys. Well, that's good. All right. Good. Gosh. You know what? Oh my God, I'm so tired of this. Stupid cough. Okay. So, anyways, you have a lot of bright ideas right now, but it's difficult to implement them. It's like everyone's fighting you on every idea you have. If you have a new idea to make money, there's like tons of people against you. Don't do it. It's not the right thing. It's not the right way. Blah, blah, blah. It's like always something. Every time you have some kind of effort, every time you get involved and you put. All right, can you guys hear me now? Sound, but no pick. Oh boy, okay. All right. I was getting a call from my person, which really irritates me because it's not like he can't ever check when I'm live. Maybe I shouldn't let little things like that get to me about him, but he knows I work live on YouTube, and for some reason, every time he gets off work, he's calling me, and I should be grateful he's calling me, but he's calling me, and I'm like, do you ever care enough about what I do for a living to watch, to listen, to subscribe, to see when I'm live before you call me 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times? Anyways, sorry I had to vent a little bit there. So sorry for the interruption, but that's what was going on. That being said, back to the reading here. Every time you have this idea, it feels like something's up against you and fighting you, tooth and nail, with every plot, every plan, every idea. And you feel like you're fighting a battle by yourself, which you probably are with the Ten of Wands. You are definitely not getting enough help around the house. There's people that live with you, Five of Swords, Three of Pentacles, but they do not chip in. Now, this is they don't pay, they're part of the rent, or they're part of the money, or they don't help contribute to the household as a team. They don't take out the trash, they don't vacuum, they don't do the dishes, they don't help keep up with the laundry or help keep up with, bills and things of that nature. So again, everything's on your shoulders, Ten of Wands, an extremely heavy burden. And you feel like you're doing all the work while somebody else is just relaxing, sleeping in, taking it easy, kicking off their shoes, and you're like, I don't want to be judgy. Judgment's here. It's like, I don't want to be judgy. They work hard too, but this isn't a one-man ship. This is a household. This is a family unit. This is a home for more than one person. You are not just rowing the boat for yourself. You're not just providing a roof over your head for yourself or taking care of the children just for you. Who else is going to benefit from the children? Children are an investment. Someday you're going to grow old and hopefully they're there for you. Someday you're going to want to be in touch with your grandchildren, if you have any, or their family and friends, and that's an investment. You want to share holidays and such with these people. Parents that do not get involved with their children, they're going to miss out on all of it because they're not investing. The same with the household. Who's going to inherit the household? Obviously, your beneficiaries. So are they contributing? Are they pitching in? Or are they just letting you work to the bone? And this is kind of, well, Steph, they work, Five of Swords. But do they work full time? Are they working 9 and 10-hour days, 5 days a week at least? Is it a 40-hour work week? Are they really, because, even full time's 50, 60 hours, but we'll give them a break and say 40. Are they even doing that? And if they're not working, are they even helping with chores? Is taking out the trash causing a big fight? Is doing the dishes a huge problem? I'm going to put out this candle. I'm coughing a lot with that candle. So anyways, we have a problem here where someone's not contributing. Someone got mad because you didn't hear, Dad fall. I thought they wanted him to fall. I didn't realize you didn't hear him. Oh, okay, I see. I'm sorry about that, Peaches. Yeah, but there's some frustration here going around in a household. And I'll tell you what, I can promise you this. There's a new beginning. There's a new beginning coming in. You're not going to stress out. Ace of Pentacles is here in the home area. And it's coming to give you money for your home, give you a new home, bless your home. Money's coming in to contribute to the home, or it means there's going to be a helping hand at home. But help is on the way. Most of you are going to get a financial gift or financial means that are going to help you in some sense. This is probably going to happen within 3 days because it's surrounded by threes. Okay, so within 3 days, you're going to see a beautiful increase financially, which is always better. It certainly helps. It's not everything in the whole wide world, but it helps. So I do just want to say the home situation is going to get lighter. The burden that you're carrying, I know it's been hard, but it's going to get eased up. There's an ease, okay? There's a divine blessing on the way from the universe because you've done a lot of hard work. You've put your energy out there. You're looking very positive with a loving and warm, positive heart. You're always looking at the glass half full. You're always helping others. You're very giving. The one that gives gathers. So this is why you're going to be getting this blessing. Believe me, the stingy people that are always 4 pentacles, I don't have enough. I don't have enough to give to charity. I don't have enough to give to help. I don't have enough. Their constant affirmation in life is lack. I lack. I'm not enough. I don't have enough. That's what it's going to be. That's their choice. That's how they choose to think. That's how they choose to see. That's how they choose to be. And that's how they choose to live. How can you live rich on a poor budget? Anyone that's had problems with money knows the answer to this. There's plenty of things you can do for free. Plenty of ways you can be happy for free. Those are the people that shine, that get blessings versus the ones that usually have a lot of money and they're always saying, I don't have enough, I don't have enough, I'm always paying bills, my life is bills, I have to work all the time, and they're not ever enjoying it, so they live a life of misery and sadness and torture. And you know what? It doesn't matter what money hits the door, they're always going to feel like it's not enough. So yeah, if you're looking for a raise from work, absolutely, Nicolette, there it is. An increase in any kind of funds, just an increase in finances of friends and family, people that want to give you a helping hand, someone that wants to give to you, take it. It's coming within 3 days. Now, what I see in the love department is it's just, that's it. You're denying love because they broke your heart. You have every right to feel Three of Swords. Based on your divine masculine giving you silent treatment, you have every right to turn your back, Three Swords, and say, I'm not just a third party. I'm not just a nobody for you. That's not how you're going to get away with treating me. You're ready to move on to other prospects, Page of Wands. Your course of action is going to be, I will not stay stuck waiting on you. I'm taking baby steps in a whole nother direction. And so be it. So you're not going to chase, you're not going to call or text, and they're wondering why you're not, but it's going to be quiet because you're not going to give in to their BS and their selfishness anymore. What you've been dealing with lately, and I'll keep it real, a lot of selfish people. Now, this has been a problem at work. This has been a problem at home. This has been a problem in relationships. This has been a problem with your friendships, if you have friends. But everyone you've surrounded yourself with is selfish. They only think about themselves. How can you benefit them? What can you do for them? They're not thinking about your feelings, your wants, your needs. Maybe you need a friend today. Maybe you need a ride today. Maybe you need a kindness today. Maybe you want to be invited. Maybe you want your shift taken. Maybe you need a helping hand. Instead of you always giving the helping hand. Instead of you always giving, which is a huge Taurus problem that you guys need to fix karmically. Stop being so hard in the head and dense that you constantly give. And you're coming up to that season where all these planets are going to be telling you, stop. Think about what you give away. Think about, are you being treated fairly in return? Because there needs to be some kind of better wisdom here. Anyways, you're surrounded by selfishness. And it's not fair. You always help someone out when they need it, but where are they when you need it? And it may not be the same person. It may be a group of people. It may just be that one person, but nonetheless, you're not being given patience, acceptance, forgiveness, understanding, perhaps. Love, gratitude, a thank you. Maybe some financial assistance even. Physical help. Maybe when you're sick, no one's to your aid. Do you need tea? Do you need food? Do you need this? Do you need that? Do you need a foot rub? No one's there tending to you, but you're always there tending to them. So then there's that. And moving on to this whole relationship phenomenon that you're going through is you're moving on, Chariot. The divine feminine is in Chariot mode, which is I'm ready to move on. I'm dumping my cup of love out. I'm seeing what else is out there, Knight of Cups. And I'm moving on my Chariot. So you're ready to move on. And for once, you're probably even emotionally ready. There were so many times that you were not emotionally ready. But right now, you're emotionally ready. For a lot of you guys, if you're of age, like in this bracket, you might also be on your menstrual cycle right now, and you might be feeling a huge flow. And let's just say your flow is really heavy at this time, or it just keeps coming. And you're like, is it going to stop? How many days has it been? Like maybe it's past 7 days or something. But you're just like, this is a big issue. Enough's enough. I got the message. So for some of you guys, that's annoying. And it's just like, I mean, even the cup's dumped upside down. So we have this annoying stop. Put a cork in it, like, come on, we're done. We've had our moment. So we're just trying to get our emotions back, really, with the Queen of Cups, all these cups. You're very cuppy. This is a menstrual thing for a lot of you. And even if you're a man in a feminine energy, or a woman that is not in the menstrual cycle age group, this moons that we've been having is going to make you feel probably very pulled emotionally and very heavy in your emotions. Okay. So there's going to be a lot of, why can I not control how I feel? And why do I feel so run down, so lethargic? Well, for those of you on the cycle, you already know why you're feeling run down. Or if you're sick, you know why you're run down. But for other people, it's just the emotional wave has taken a toll on you. And I'm just going to say this relationship has taken a toll on you. Oh no, Nicolette. Steph, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Hey, I'm just reading the cards, guys. So, we're sitting here moving on finally with the Chariot as feminines, moving on from your DM's BS, moving on from selfish people that want to surround themselves around you, moving on from all of it, and just maybe even over your work situation, which seems extremely draining. And you're just like, I'm over it. I've given what I can give, and I'm not going to kill myself. Oh, Nicolette. Oh my gosh, you just cried tears about being tired. There you go. The drain. The drain is real. Now, moving on over here to the things you're done with. You're done with false promises and quick starts. Someone that wants to finesse you. Someone that wants to excite you with quick romance or like some kind of a fantasy. You used to get really excited about that. You're like, oh my God, this feels so good. But now you're like, go away. I'm done. No, you're not even giving it the time of day. Anytime anyone wants to come finesse you with fantasies or promises of glory and happiness and awesomeness with like the quick fix it programs, this is the way to quick fix it. This is the answer to all your prayers. This is the remedy. Or if somebody just wants a quickie with you, some people just want to hook up. Perhaps it's a romantic thing. Someone's like, I'm bored, you're bored, we're adults, you want to come over. It's so ridiculous how people can be lame like that, but they can be. And you're just not going to move on any of it. You're just like, nope, I'm not interested. So you're going to very quickly blow out their little candle. Yeah. You're like, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm going to disappoint you. I'm not interested. So you're going to definitely blow out someone's flame, and you're probably going to put down their ego in some sense when it comes to those kinds of passions or pleasures that seem short-lived. But also when it comes to an inheritance, money coming in, money due to you, owed to you, it's coming in within 7 days. So there's kind of a little flow of money. I feel like it's in the hundreds range, but there's a little flow of money that's coming within 7 days. Just putting that out there. And that's going to help you out. Maybe not to a grand way, but it's going to help you out somewhat give you some slack and cut you a break, if you will, on some of the hardships you've been having. When it comes to travel, luck, joy, and happiness, even just your spiritual awakening, there's a struggle. And the biggest struggle is you. You're the manifester. You're the maker of your universe. I don't want to harp on that message, but you know what you need to do to speak yourself better in existence and to speak your existence as a reality that you want to experience. So, this is about your words or your wand. And are you using them against you or are you using them for you? How often have you been using the words always, never, and struggle? You know, watch that. Even probably, if you use the word probably, like, oh, it's probably just going to keep on coming, or I'm probably going to have this happen, or this is probably likely. Watch those words, okay? Because this is the Five of Swords for you, is watch what you speak, because those things become things. So be very mindful about your manifestation. And I know it's difficult. Right now you're having a struggle physically, mentally, and emotionally. I could see that in the reading. Someone is also carrying a lot of weight in their stomach. Maybe it's from bloating. Maybe it's from eating. Maybe it's just you're not your best self in that area of the world for your body, but that's what's going on. And you're, maybe needing to detox out some parasites or do any kind of detox, any kind of flushing. Maybe you're swollen. Maybe it is that monthly, situation down there. But, take care of yourself. There's definitely some cold water plunges would probably help. Hot and cold therapy. Having a stricter diet. Fighting the urge to resist certain things at this time. And after that's all said and done, let's talk about your traveling, because you've been wanting to travel for a while. And you're just like, God, I've been really wanting to travel, but I can't. I don't have the time, or I don't have the funds, or I don't have anyone to travel with. And so there's this stressor, The message here is you might need to do something for yourself. You might. Yeah, it could be a baby for some of you guys, for sure. But this is, if you feel the need to travel and go off somewhere, then do it. Even if it's for a day or two, even if it's just camping, like, if you need to get away, turn off the phone, screw it, it's a weekend or whatever. But I feel like that needs to happen. And, oh, see, look, Peaches, I've been wanting to go back to the beach. See, the beach is so healing. It's so grounding. It's so rejuvenating. And you see it as spoiling or a pleasure or a treat. It's a treat that you get to go back to the beach. But really your body is saying, no, it's not a treat. We need this. Go back to the beach to regulate. Go back to the beach to ground. Go back to the beach to heal. Our body needs this. See, we don't listen to that very often. Again, we have this message of maybe it's selfish if I want to go here or there. It's not selfish, it's healing. Okay? So you need to do that. That's what the cards are saying. As far as work, we already know it's a super big burden, steals all your time, steals your energy. It's just, let's think of a different plan here because this isn't working. So new plans need to be implemented for work. I do think that you're going to be taking some baby steps in the right direction coming up next week. So that's great. And as far as your endings, your finales, well, you thought you were going to get one, huh? Well, it's Mercury retrograde, friends. I'm sorry to disappoint you. A lot of the things you wanted to cut off, cut ties with, Unfortunately, from what the cards are telling me, that's not going to be happening. I know. We're all saying F, man. Are you kidding me? But here we are. The cards are saying these past people, these people that you've got karmas with, these people that you want to cut off, they are going to come up through the woodwork. Meaning there's going to be several people, not just one, coming back. This is going to be exes from every corner. This is going to be friends that you haven't seen in a while. These are going to be issues you thought were dead and buried. We're going to bring them up again. Things you thought were done and dealt with, well, they're here again. So the universe is saying, hey, just go with the flow. Trust in divine timing, trust in the universe. What is meant to be will be, and what is not will not be. And for those of you that are looking forward to get reunited with somebody from the past, then this is going to make you really happy, because this is a big yes, you're going to reunite. For those of you that do not want that, well, this is an unhappy message of they're coming back. And you're going to have to finish some unfinished business and get some closure another way. Okay? But they're coming, and there's some unfinished business knocking at your door. So I want you, Nicolette. The one Steph told me was coming back did. Exactly when she said, "Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you for that confirmation for me. I'm here. I appreciate you, Nicolette." So yeah, get ready for this person. It feels very much like close knit. So close knit family or friend or lover, very close. These aren't just those far distant old friends from the past, or old lovers from ancient days. This is pretty fresh. This is important to you. Whoever's coming up is pretty important. And the universe says, there's a reason they're in your life. So we're going to solve some of this karma. But let's go ahead and see how you're feeling. What is something you want to express from your heart of hearts? I'm hearing movies. You guys big movie buffs? You want to go to the movies? Have movies been calling your name lately? You just want to sit back and binge watch, or just watch movies? Anyways, you might get a surprise invitation to go to a movie, by the way, but that's neither here nor there. We have a surprise coming. Get ready to receive something special very soon, everybody. That expresses how they feel about you. Somebody's going to express how they feel. This gift could come in any form of the physical or spiritual realms, and it will bring you guys closer. All right, so the romantic gesture, 3D communication, or even telepathic communication is on its way to you. Your best friend from grade school reached out to you today. Oh, look at that Mercury retro. So yeah, you're kind of feeling like, you know what? I would like a surprise. And to be honest, what this means to me is, who really cares about me? Let's see who really cares about me. Who's going to surprise me? Somebody may have recently surprised you with a present you didn't see coming. And you're like, wow, you thought of me. That was so nice of you. I can't believe you're bringing me a gift. What a pleasant surprise. Maybe someone's going to come back and see you. What a pleasant surprise. Maybe you're going to get invited out. That's a pleasant surprise. Nonetheless, you kind of are going to be feeling very happy very soon about these little surprises. And it's going to feel good because you're always the one surprising everybody else. So it's about time they surprise you. Because it's usually you always doing for other people. So get ready for this little surprise. Bottom of the deck here is changing. So you're changing. You're not the same person. You are working really hard to change, to deal with all your karmas that you've been avoiding, things you didn't want to deal with that you finally need to deal with. You know what you need to do more of, like working out or eating healthy or making more money here or there or leaving this job or cutting someone off, etc., fill in the blank. But you've been so exhausted, so 10 of wands, so tired. But the love you have for your family or the love you have for yourself or the love you have for someone is going to help push you through these big changes. But I just want to say you are going through some very big, very important changes for yourself. Your body's going to be changing. Your money's going to be changing. Perhaps your place of residence will be changing. Either way, you're a changed person. Maybe even just emotionally and mentally, but you're changing. And that may surprise a lot of people. Some people may be surprised to see the new you that you're becoming. Oh, look at you, honey. You're grounding. Stability, security, performance, growth, and endurance. You're becoming a more stable and secure and grounded person. Just mentally, emotionally, just spiritually. And that performs at work. That performs with family. That performs with everything. But your psychology, your inner self, has gotten so rooted and grounded and good and healthy that it's going to start shining out to all the other areas of your life. Finally, things are going to be stabilizing for you. Yes, there's somebody that's going to be talking about your past. Okay, looking back at the past, bringing up nostalgia, talking about who you were, what you had. Forget it. The people that can't move on to who you are now, they're the ones hanging on. They can't let go. You're ready to let go and be stable and be different and be better. And this is your moment. And I just want to say again, Mercury retrograde, you are getting someone from the past reaching out for you. Okay. So just get ready for that. Again, this is going to probably show up within 3 to 7 days, this person. But I see that you're strong and healthy. And whatever does come at you, I know you've got this. Very much so. So last question. What are you going to do about your DM? Let's clear this up and just, if they're watching or whatever, what are you going to do? Are you going to welcome them back? Are you just going to shut the door on them? Is there somebody new? What are you going to do about your DM? What does the future hold, Spirit, for my viewer and their divine masculine? Five of Swords. 10 of Wands. The Page of Wands. This wants to pop out. Okay. I saw the Hermit, but I didn't pull it, but he was there. Okay, I'm not going to pull him, but the Hermit was somewhere in the middle here. Let's just say you're pulling back a little bit. The reason you're pulling back here, they're going to come at you and you're going to argue with them and you're not afraid. You're like, listen, I'm not afraid to argue with you. I'm not afraid to hurt your feelings. When you're wrong, you're wrong. And I'm going to point it out to you. You're wrong, okay? And I don't want to be burdened by you and this and whatever this has been. Perhaps you've been dealing with this for even up to 8 years. But regardless, if it's a year, 2 years, 8 years, whatever, doesn't matter. Multitude of years, a lot of time went into this connection with your DM. So much time that you feel the burden of how much you've put in. And what did you get out of it? Not a whole lot. Because you always feel like you're sneaking around, Seven of Swords. You're tired of sneaking around. You're tired of feeling like you do need to sneak around. You're tired of feeling like a secret. And the fact that they just avoid the truth between the two of you. They avoid facts. They avoid the evidence brought up. And you're just like, listen, you're ridiculous. Page of Wands. Kick rocks, move on. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm looking for something better, something else out there. I don't really want this with us anymore. I want out. Seven of Swords. You know, you can't really break those soul contracts. You can take a break for sure, but it's there. And here's the good old Judgment card again. I told you earlier, I know a lot of you guys are going to be upset that card keeps showing up for you. But this is them bringing up the past, coming up. This is that ex or that person from the past coming up, wanting a second chance, wanting to finesse you, wanting to work something out. And I think you're going to be saying, no, it's not that easy. You've hurt me for too long. You've lied and kept me in the dark for too long. Your secrets I will no longer hold. You're going to have to work really hard if you want to catch up with me, because I'm ready to move on here with this Page of Wands. And so you're very interested in just taking your life into a new direction and possibly with a brand new person. But you're tired of lies, manipulation, and BS. So when they do show up, what is this conversation going to consist of from their mouth? And I dropped one. Hold on. Okay. So from their mouth, we have the Hammer. Sabotage, rebuild, persistent, working on it, Eight of Pentacles, and repairing. So they're like, listen, I ruined things. I sabotaged it. I'm persistently trying to fix it with you. And ironically, he's making a ring, just putting that out there. But this person wants to continue to work on this. Then we have the Mask, hiding their true feelings, pretending and deluding, gaslighting, and personifying. So they're living in the dark. And you're just like, oh, I'm glad you've been partying and having a great summer and living it up, spending time with friends, having fun, living happily single, moment to moment. You know what? Good for you. I've been suffering. Ten of Pentacles. So while you've been out having a great time, I haven't. And you're a big part of that problem. You're not here to chip in. You're not here to help with the household. You're not here to help with my emotions. You're not here to help with anything. I'm doing all the work, and you want to celebrate and chill off the sweat of my brow. I'm not having it. Take your partying somewhere else. I'm moving on from this. Like, wait a minute, no. So again, they're trying to stop you. So their conversation is going to consist of, they really don't want to admit the feelings they have for you. They're still trying to have a good time, but you can tell by the way they call you and text you and pursue you that they're definitely trying to work on it. Even if they won't admit that, you see it, and you're just like, I'm still tired of your gaslighting. I'm tired of your pretending like you don't want this, when clearly you're chasing me and clearly you do want this. And look at that, live 1 hour and 29 minutes. There you go. 29 again wants to pop up for us. So what is your feelings on the matter? Let's just go ahead and get in touch with that Page of Wands. Raquel, they kept you a secret. Yeah, that's BS, and they're gaslighting you like it's not a big deal, you know? So where are you at, Page of Wands? No! Seduction, attraction, teasing, hooking up, date, third party, temptation. You know, are you going to play a little bit of games? I don't know. But I do know this. You're going to see what else is out there. It's looking pretty tempting for you to leave this whole scenario. And you want to bring up, I'm tired of being your third party. I'm tired of being only a sexual object. Or I'm tired of you just teasing me, playing games with me, trying to hook up with me because of your attraction, but you're really not admitting your feelings. Tired of it. And bottom of the deck is backstabbing. And that's heartbreak. Again, 3 swords. Pain, separation, and loss. Deception and lies. Right here, 7 of swords. And a shocking attack. Them trying to hook up with you is disrespectful. And it hurts you once again. So you are going to run, 7 of swords, and leave with whatever you can. Page of wands, packing your little baggie, and you're on the road. You're just like, I'm going to take what I can and get out of here because all you're doing is wasting my time. You feel charmed, you feel used, and now you're going to set up some boundaries. What do those boundaries look like? Let's see. Express yourself, my dear feminine. Male or female makes no difference, but let's express yourself. What is your heart of hearts really trying to say here? Please express the feminine. The feminine says opening up. And ironically, bottom of the deck is time apart. So you have, I'm finally opening up to the fact that I really want some time apart from you. You're getting ready to just say what's on your heart. To be really, really honest with you, I think you're kind of, not in a terrible way, but you're going to kind of go off on your DM. You're going to say, listen, I hate to say this to you, but this is what's going on. Like, it's been 8 years. What's your problem? You should have been a better father, or you should have been a better man, or you should have been a better woman. You should have been here by now. You should have been out of there by now. You should have been dead and over with that situation. Like, seriously, what's your problem? So I think you're finally just going to open up and just kind of let it all come out. Spill the beans, if you will. Say how you feel. And this is going to stress your person out, and it is going to lead to a separation. But time apart is giving both of you an opportunity to work on yourselves, to be the better version of yourself. You need to retreat for a bit until you get over what's been bothering you. You don't want them to see you like this also. You don't want them to see what you look like, how you're feeling, how you're acting, what's going on with you. You're like, I don't want you around me. You're going to be protecting yourself from their 7 of swords, dark and shadow side. You just have to, because you can't put up with them anymore. Look at that. They do love you. It's there. They love you, but again, it's all hidden by these masks. It's ridiculous. It's getting old. And as you move on, and as you take this leap of faith, as you take this step on this journey, Page of Wands, they're going to hurt. And they probably should, because like I told you, they're having a good time. They're not even worried. What does the future hold, Spirit? Let's just say over the next 120 days. 120 days for my collective. I told you that Hermit wanted to come out one way or another. There he is, the Hermit, and then we have the World card in the upright. Now the Hermit is in the reverse, so there is this unhealthy isolation. That's a problem. But we also see this beautiful new beginning, which I read for you earlier represented changing. So you are changing, and that's the world. There is a new opportunity with the ending. But see what's going on with that Hermit. We do have some health issues perhaps for you. Hermit in reverse could be definitely like you need to get some help with a medical issue. Although taking time for yourself is very good and healing and healthy, be careful not to isolate yourself in an unhealthy way. Spending too much time alone and even depressed is detrimental to your mental health. And the company of others could be the tonic you need right now to get out of your funk. So are you a big loner? Yeah. I will say over the next 120 days, you're not going to be a loner very much. There's people that want to get you out of the house, out with them, and just being around people. You're not going to be getting all the alone time that you were used to getting. because this is the final card in the major arcana of the world. And it's going on to the next chapter, the next phase of your life. The world card shows you that you're moving towards a new goal, and success will be yours. Keep focusing on growth as you enter into this new phase. For a lot of you guys, this is you perhaps turning of some age where it's like you're a whole new person now. You're getting out of your 20s, or you're getting out of your 30s, or you're getting out of your 40s, or whatever. This is a new era. You're leaving a whole section of your life behind that once perhaps had a lot of drama and pain. The good news is you went through a lot of that alone, and you're not going to have to go through this alone anymore. That's the good news. Whatever you're going to be going through now, others are going to be with you. So I do not see long suffering and isolation anymore. I feel like you've already been there, done that, and that's a lesson you had to learn, and you found yourself in that isolation. But there's going to be most likely a Virgo coming into your life, be it a friend or family member. This Virgo could have Pisces also in their chart. Oh, by the way, that's a 1-7, Virgo Pisces. Putting that out there, soulmate vibes. But yeah, Virgo or Pisces energy could be a support for you in the next 120 days. But maybe that energy of Virgo and Pisces is going to affect you in the next 120 days, which is settling debts, getting closure, being responsible, and taking care of business. Also being open to the guidance of others and the universe. So that's what I see. In regards to your DM in 120 days, you want the truth? You're going to pull away from him or her, and they're going to come towards you. Sorry, that's the truth. There it is. Okay? I know. Some of that's welcome. Some of it's not. But I can only predict what's in the cards. And there it is. And I won't lie to you about it. What is the result of you pulling away and them coming towards you? What is the result? Clock. Needing time, cycles, takes time to heal, and progressing. We have cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, and silent treatment. So you're going to be pulling away temporarily. I say temporarily because of the clock. There's a time limit for this separation to be happening. If this reading resonated with you tonight, you will be separated from your divine masculine over the next 120 days. There's going to be silent treatment. There's going to be pulling away. There's going to be getting in touch with friends and family to feel better. There's going to be taking care of health, family, and household. Money's coming in. Other things are happening for you, but there's going to be a separation. During the separation, you're finally going to be chased, even a little bit, which is what you've deserved the entire time, to be pursued. That's going to go on, and you're going to be strong enough, grounded enough to ignore it, which is just going to honestly intrigue your DM probably more And they're going to keep pursuing even a little harder because you've never stuck to your guns like that before. So don't be surprised. My other prediction is you will reunite. Judgment. Why? Because that's what's destined. So it's all in the cards. I do believe that during this 120 days, it's a very healthy separation for you. And whatever you need to do to get your mind right, your head right, your body right during that separation, it's going to be one of the best decisions you've ever made for yourself. And I think that by you pulling away, it makes you more beautiful, more attractive, more desirable. And it creates more the better you. So I don't feel like that's the wrong move at all. This is a cleansing. And this is going to be a healing. And the best part of the World card, which has come up a couple times for you, you're never going to go back to who you were before your healing. You're completely changed. This is a very, very big shift. It's almost like your feelings are going to get shut off from them during this time to give you enough strength to change. When they do come back, you're not the same person. These are the boundaries you've always wanted, and you finally created those boundaries. You were once easily walked all over, 10 of Wands, taken advantage of in many senses, and you're just not that way. I still think you're going to have a soft heart, Queen of Cups. A very loving, good, soft heart. But this time, healthy and with boundaries, some intelligence. You're just ready to put your foot in the right direction and start off fresh. Baby steps. And the first baby steps is pulling away in silence. Not calling, not answering, not stepping towards them, just getting into your hermit mode where you're starting to pull away. So that's what I see happening. And that concludes your reading. Those are my predictions. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe to me if you haven't already. I would love to see you again. And for the rest of you, now that the internet is fixed, I'll be back again tomorrow morning. And we'll start a new week. We'll get into the 22s, the 44s. I'm not doing any more of the just $44 readings anymore. So, and no one else came in during this past week to pay for that. So the 44s are off the table. But if you do become an Ultimate member, I will give you a $44 reading, which looks a lot like the Divine Feminine reading tonight. All those cards you're going to get. So if you want one of those, please become an Ultimate member. If you're already an Ultimate member, you're going to be getting that coming to you. Okay? And we're just going to catch you up with your 22 as well. We'll do that on the 11th. We'll do your Oracle and then your 22. So we'll get caught up on the 22s on the 11th. And we'll just do the 44s tomorrow for whoever is an Ultimate subscriber. For everyone else, it will be on the 11th for the 22s. Okay, we'll just get cut up there. And yeah, so if you guys want to become a new Ultimate member, if you're watching me and you're like, Steph, I'd love a reading. How would you like more than one reading? If you become an Ultimate member, you're going to get more than one. You're going to get the 44 plus the 1111 plus the 22 and another 44 reading at the end of this month. So you're going to get 4 readings for $122. 4 big readings, okay? So consider yourself lucky if you want to become a new Ultimate member for the month of August. But if you guys are looking for anything private, something that's not monthly, it's just a one-time thing. If you want a reading with me, you can go to my website, check those out, see what dates I have available, and schedule something there as well. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to let you go tonight. I love you, and remember, this is a journey, your journey, and you're doing very good. So you just keep swimming, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, markers. Bye, Ellen. I think I did screenshot your question a few days ago. I'll hunt for it again. But if you want to just repost it so it's easier, that's better. Probably. Yes. Oh, good night, Linglicious. Good night, Peaches. Good night, Markers. I love you guys. Good night, Raquel. You're going to need some wizardy to get this done. That's cool. Raquel, I'm glad it resonates. Good night, everybody. All right. Thank you, Ellen. I would love that repost. All right. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, and I love you. Bye-bye.